Hello there and welcome back to another edition of the Hot Lap Classic. This time take a look at the 1999 Mazda RX-7 IE Amemiya GT. I know there's more to that name, but I'm not even going to try and pronounce it. This car was requested by Zero, and yeah, a rather interesting car indeed. This is the RX-7 GT300 car in this game, and that sports this pretty interesting looking body kit. I kind of like the front end, not so much a fan of the rear end. It is an interesting looking car though, certainly. Front engine rear wheel drive, 446 horsepower, a good amount of torque, 980 kilos of weight. I think that is. 6 and 8s do look kind of similar on this game just because of how many pixels they had. But yeah. As far as GT300 cars go, this is probably going to be the slowest of all of them that aren't the Silvia. Just because some of them are front-wheel drive and some of them are rear-wheel drive, and front-wheel drive, of course, benefits cars more around the course that we take them to, which is the Motorsportsland track, where this car will have 6 laps of it to set the best time it possibly can. The current leader is Suzuki Scuderia Pikespeed Edition at a set time of 27.010. This car unlikely to beat that. The closest comparison to this car is the Nissan Silvia Daishan, which had a time of a 31.109. That should be around where this car is due to go. I will say, as far as RX-7s go around this track, they've proven to be fairly decent cars, probably owing to their light weight. So this one might end up surprising us. And I do want to say we've had another RX-7 race car around. I can't quite remember which one it was. I think it was the A-Spec we've had around. Not too sure what time that set, but from what I remember it was a relatively quick car. So yeah, and this one looks like it's going to be relatively quick as well, on account to it handling absolutely flawlessly. Doesn't like the bumps, but this rear end seems to be really very controlled. I think it might be down slightly to the gear issues. They seem to be a little bit longer than they usually do, but the turbo, wow, a 30.630. This is going to be a quick car. This is going to be a really excellently quick car. I can't say that's surprising with the way it's driving right now. It's almost all-wheel drive in how much traction I can get out of these corners. Obviously I haven't got the front end push that an all-wheel drive system benefits me of, but of course it can do stuff like that. It will let go if you sort of upset it, but it takes quite a lot to upset this car. Which is good. I'm going to go for a bit of a run-up on this one because that was going to lose control anyway. The RX-7 LM Edition, 30.766. I've just sort of caught that out the corner of my eye. And it looks like this one's quicker, probably on account to it having less power, which means it can't really cause itself as many issues. Yeah, this car seems to have the complete package. It's... ooh, God, we're going to smash into that. That's probably not good. Especially considering I did a run-up. I feel like a bit of an idiot now. Yeah, it's basically the complete package, this RX-7, as far as sort of the handling and so on's concerned. I think it's just pretty much spot on for its class, and that's why it's doing well. And of course, GT300 cars have done pretty well. The FTO, I believe, is still the fastest front-wheel drive car we've had. Of course, Celica yet to go around. I've heard bad things about that Celica. But I don't know. I still think that car's going to be quick. Even if it handles badly, I still think that's going to be a quick car. A little bit of an issue getting around that final corner there. But yeah, it's just so solid. I mean, first gear's a little bit interesting by the looks of it, but in terms of like its actual overall driving dynamics, this car is pretty darn spot on. As we pull it around here. Oop, try not to lose it coming out of there. Perfect. Utterly perfect sector there. And look, it's only 0.25 down on the Impreza, which had more power and all-wheel drive and, well, suspension more suited for what I'm doing to this car around this course. This is going to be quick. As long as I don't lose it around the final corner, mess that up a little bit. 30.005. That was almost in the under 30 club. That's insane. 30.005. I'm impressed. If I didn't mess up that final corner, I don't know how quick that could have been. Yeah, if I didn't mess up that final corner, because everything was going spot on that lap, that could have been a serious contender. I mean, it still is. A 30.005, and I can't believe I'm saying this, puts it into 37th place. It goes in between a Subaru Legacy Sedan GT and an R33 GTR. Just looking... That might be... Yeah, I think that's the quickest rear-wheel drive car we've had. Yeah, it's definitely the quickest rear-wheel drive race car we've had. It beats the previous car that held that record, the GT40. Yeah. Yeah, I can't see anything quicker than it as far as rear-wheel drive cars are concerned. That is a heavily impressive car right there. Absolutely astounding. I wasn't expecting it to be that good. Really wasn't, but I'm pleased it was. Anyways, I want to thank you all very much for watching this edition of the Hot Lap Classic, and until next time, farewell.